What's going on, Pokemon fans? Roger101 here with the last, unfortunately, of our Battle for Alola competitions. So we only managed to get a few matches in due to time. We will be taking part in some more of these different online competitions so they can upload for and we can get teams ready in time, which hopefully we should. So if you missed the last couple of battle guys, pop back, they'll be on the playlist so you can just sit down and watch us. So there's only 3 on there, so definitely go back, watch the other 2 and then jump back into us. We are currently 3 matches and 2 wins. So we played total of 4 in this one, so this will be our last match. As you can see, we're going up against Barry, who's bringing with him a Solgaleo, who is probably my new favourite legendary. Got to say, I absolutely love the design on it. If I'd read the rules properly and realised you could have bought this, I'd have probably bought him over Tapu Koko, but to be fair, Tapu Koko is putting in some work, so it's probably not a bad thing. He's also bringing with him a Snorlax and another Toxapex, so this thing is everywhere on Battle Spot at the moment. It is a really, really good monster, which makes perfect sense as to why it is. But it is literally all over the place. It's crazy. Everybody's running one. We decided to bring with us Tapu Koko, who can deal with that Toxapex if we need to. Mudstar, who can deal with both the Snorlax and the Sogaleo, as they're usually both physical. And we are bringing Ripley, Slazzle, who can just pick up with some KOs. She's got Fire Stab to deal with the Solgaleo if we need to. We've got a few other bits and pieces on his team that she hit super effective, which she didn't bring, unfortunately, but I'm sure she'll still be able to put in some work for us. So we're going to jump straight into the last matchup. So Barry there with his black vest with a... It looks like, oh, what's that Pokemon called? Brains died. Never mind, we'll go straight out. So we actually open straight up with Solgaleo. This thing looks so awesome on the field. We're going to open up with Tapu Koko. I didn't really want to fancy my chances of staying in against this thing, if I'm brutally honest. So we're actually just going to heart switch. We could have volt switched on it, but I wasn't sure how fast this thing is compared to us. So we're just going to go straight out into Mudsdale. We're going to see the Fire Blast. It does miss, thankfully. It would have been resisted, not sure how much that would have done. Solgaleo is going to withdraw, predicting that ground type attack, probably, I'm guessing, which is right because we went straight for a high horsepower. Snorlax is going to come in and get kicked in the face, which does just over 50%. Snorlax is usually fat, so we're going to stay in here protecting a physical set or something, but we actually host for an Ice Beam, so he's either running Special Snorlax, which I don't think I've ever seen, maybe once or twice before, or you never know, maybe he's just grabbed his in-game team and some guy who went for it. So we're going to stay in the high horsepower again, because that is going to very nearly pick up the KO on the Snorlax. So we're going to hard switch out because I don't really want to take another Ice Beam, and we really need Mudstar to try and deal with that Solgaleo potentially. So we're going to go for another Ice Beam here, so we make the right predictions. Slazzle's going to take a little bit on Slazzle, but she can live it. So we're just going to stay in here and go for a Flamethrower. We've got no reason to do anything else. As we see Snorlax go for a Protect. So Barry makes a really good play here, to be fair. So he predicts for Flamethrower again and actually heart switches out into his Toxapex to take it. Annoyed with myself I didn't see that route coming, actually. I should have Dragon Pulsed and caught this thing on the switch, but not sure how much a non-stab would have done to this thing, so they're usually pretty bulky. So Toxapex is going to come in. It's going to do still not a bad chunk of damage considering how especially bulky this thing is. We're going to switch out predicting a Scald or something in the face from this thing. We're going to go straight out into Tapu Koko. Figured he wouldn't go for a poison type attack on the switching, but we know we can at least live one and we outspeed anyway. So, but he actually goes for Infestation, which is an interesting set on the Toxapex. So we're now actually locked in and are going to be taking damage every single turn while we're in here. So we can't switch. As far as I'm aware, Volt Switch won't work to get us out of here. So it's an interesting move for him. He's actually going to Baneful Bunker this turn. So again, if we touch him with anything, it's like Protect, but we'll get poisoned in the process. You just get another turn of Infestation off, which seems to be doing a little bit more that turn. We went for a T-Bolt though, so we don't touch him. We're going to stay in and we're just going to T-Bolt away because we've got no reason to do anything else. That is going to one-shot this Toxapex into next week, thankfully, after that damage from that Flamethrower. Probably coming in clutch and managed allowed us to pick up the KO. We're going to see Solgaleo come out, so I'm not sure on how fast this thing is. So we are just going to go for a Nature's Madness here and take a hit. So we've tried this before, but I really want to get to this point where I know Slazzle can come in outspeed and one-shot it. So it's going to do 50%. We're going to see Sunsteel Strike from this thing, which looks awesome. Alright, he's going to do a ton of damage to Tapu Koko, even though it's neutral and takes out. Although we haven't got the best defense, to be fair. So Slazzle can now come straight in. She should be able to pretty much clean up this matchup for us. So we should outspeed now, as far as I'm aware, because Lazzle's pretty quick, and go for a Flamethrower, which is going to super effective on the Pokemon of the Sun. Go figure that one out, Game Freak. Thanks for that. It's going to pick up the card on that beautiful, beautiful Sogaleo. The electrical current is going to disappear, which is no big loss to us right now. Just helped us boost that Thunderbolt. Out comes Snorlax here, and it's just going to be up to Lazzle here just to finish the game up for us. So we potentially could have got away with a 3-0 there, but didn't really think it was worth the risk switching into anything else or even going for a T-Bot on the Solgaleo. So we're going to pick up that win. So that leaves us at 4 games, 3 wins for the Battle of Alola. So pretty pleased with that. So this isn't a complete team yet. There's still a bit of work to do on it. We're still trying some different bits and pieces. So, but you'll be seeing this team quite regularly on the channel, or at least certain ones in it as we switch and move around and get our hands on some new stuff. Got one which I'm really excited to use, which is currently being leveled at the moment. He should be on the channel shortly, hopefully. I hope you enjoyed this matchup, guys, and this brief look at the Battle of Alola competition. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button, leave any comments down below, and I'll always try to reply to them. And if you're not already subbed to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon content. If I don't see you around, guys, I will see you on Battlespot. Take care for now. Bye.